Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is Thursday, someday, February 10th, and had a sell off and a buy early. Here's your 15-minute chart. So we've had it up and back down, and I think we're going to settle in the middle today, up here. At least that's the way I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to get this out of the way for now. We're still testing. Let's get it down to 8888. So we're going to buy one more probably at on a sell-off. We'll probably buy into one more 2 plus 1 plus 1 on this one. So we want to measure 3P from this low right there is 89.51. 3P target right now is 90.58, so I want to adjust that to 90, we'll call it 90.57. Once again, I'm using my spreadsheet that I always use, going back 9 days. I'm calling my, I already bought the domain, it's called 30-minute day trading. So the idea being that you have the 2 o'clock to 2:30 or the 1 to 1:30 in this, the crude oil market to trade. And I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and buy that domain, and maybe that'll be the business I build out on through Russell Brunson's product that I've been debating about what I want to do with it. And I kind of had a brainstorm last night that I've been doing 30 minutes of day trading for a long time now. Coming in the afternoon, sometimes I start at 1 my time. Sometimes, most times I don't start looking into the market till 2. I'll turn on my computers when I get home from work at 12:30 roughly. But I don't normally get to the computer and start working my day trading until later on. So I wouldn't mind buying another one below the 51 mark if it goes underneath there. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Anyway, I call it 30-minute day trading. And I'm going to continue to test this out in the month of February. Right now, a couple of things that I've been looking at: 2 plus 1 plus 1. In the funded account, in step 1, you get away with 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. You get away with 5 contracts, in other words, right? So you can actually buy in in step 1. In step 2, not as many. You only get away with 3, I believe. And in getting into pro funded, you guys stay to 2 contracts. So each step has a different way of looking at it, I suppose, the lack of a better way of putting it, here at TopStep. I wonder what the GoDaddy looks like right now on the domain I bought. Let's take a look. What's new with Chrome, huh? Another thing I want to mention too, by the way, is I know I went to GoDaddy, but I meant to go to 30-minute. I looked at 30-minute trading. That website was already taken, which is actually was my first idea. So then I just put a day in front of it, and it should just say courtesy, it's part free. So get this domain. So if you want to buy it from me, I'll sell it for $500,000. Yeah, right. If you want it for $500,000, actually I sell it for 100,000. 100K, it's all yours. Oh well. Oh well. Got feeling a little bit better, but I'm also 1 coffee, 1 Pepsi, 2 energy tablets in right now. That's up to 4, right? So, what's your target once again? Let's mark our targets on the chart so we know what we're looking at here. 89.87 is a 1p target. Let's get that up there. 89.87. 1.5p is 90.04. 90.04 is 1.5p. Actually, that is a really good target if we can get it. We might take one out right around there. We'll have to adjust our contracts later on. The 2p target's 90.22. And then we have a 3p target we talked about already at 90.58. And we decided that 90.57 would be that'd be like getting a home run right there. Getting the whole enchilada up to 90.58. And we mentioned that I'd be more than willing to buy underneath 51 right now. Maybe. We got to look at time right now as well. Time is of the nature. We're looking at this right here. So what am I looking at as in a nutshell? Fibonacci retracement back to, well, in other words, water seeks its own level, right? Little Bruce Lee saying. So 90.38 is kind of where I think the market could trail back to. 90.05, that's our 1.5p, definitely can reach there. So we're looking for the market to settle back inside. Let me get my screen draw tool out here because you know I like my screen draw. I like my screen draw. So there's your market. There's your halfway mark. This right here coincides with a lot right there. 1.5p and 38.2. That's a significant point as well that we'll take advantage of if we can get it. All right, so we definitely have made a move. Let me get the break even on our trade. I'm going to lock in some profit now. So we'll go that plus 3, 4, 89, 71. We made it to 1p, and I think we have a good shot. And we have this here. So this is the 1, 2, 3 tick now. I'm using a 1, 2, 3 tick based upon the 369, and this right here is the 369 tick chart that I use off the screen as well. You can see the Fibonacci retracement that we're looking at right now. And if you can't see it, let's draw it on this chart here again. Where are you? There it is, Fibonacci retracement. So this showing 50%, a little above our target. I like that. That sounds pretty good. All right. Maybe we'll get the whole enchilada today. Maybe we won't. We'll just take 2 ticks out of the way of the market right now. 30-minute day trading. So this counts as our trade. I'm not adding into a winning position. If I was going to add, where would I add? Also, if the market falls from here, it could go even further down. But I'm not going to trade that. We have 3 attempts at this. I guess you can call it 4, but 3 really. Right now, you know, yeah. What to do? I might come down one more time and then break through. So let's take that into account right now. We have 1, 2, 3, and our bottom 1, 2, 3, and a boom up and to close. So let's take advantage of that. Might attempt the settlement line one more time. All right, now we're going to move for sure. For sure, we're moving. Don't want to see it come back now. We've had a retracement side of this trade. Now we're on. We're on. Looking at the 90 mark. Oh, and look, what am I doing? David must be out of his mind. He's trading along. Yeah, you got to take advantage of what the market tells you, right? When in doubt, water seeks its level. That's what this trade's about. Water seeks its level. We see this an awful lot, up and down. The yo-yo trade, in other words. So yo-yo up, yo-yo down, yo-yo back to the middle. Yo-yo trade. That's what I call the yo-yo. Definitely expecting the 90 handle to get exposed here. Let's move. Let's take some profit here. Let's grab a couple more. Wouldn't mind 7 ticks right now. Let's go 7. Too close to move to 10 right now. I've thought about this for a while. You think about per contract making about somewhere between $300 to $500 a week per contract that you're trading. So eventually getting to where I'm comfortable trading at 10 contracts. This could be basically $3,000 to $5,000 strategy per week, and you take that out by after you're losing trades and whatnot. So that's just ballpark it and say that you're only going to make $2,000 per week off of 10 contracts, and you're only going to trade. You want to miss 2 months out of the year, maybe more. But let's just say 8 months. We got knocked out. So 8 months at what is that times 8? Is that 16,000 or 2,000? No, it's per week. So let's go 4.3 times 8. Be 34 weeks. So let's go 35 weeks times 2,000. That's $70,000. Divide that into 2 if you're trading 5. 35,000 a year strategy right now called 30-minute day trading. So roughly 300 to 500 per week is our goal per contract that we're going to want to trade. Yesterday I think I pulled out 1,000. I pulled out a couple more the other week. So that's the overall goal right now. Now you're going to have losing days, obviously. You got to be able to control your losses. Would I have taken that full loss down there to where I moved that stop loss? No. Definitely not. So here's the yo-yo side of the trade. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I don't know. Now you're at we've hit there one time too many. I would think that the down is going to be a little bit more stronger now, and the up is off the table right now. It had its shot to go up. Let's get this out of the way for now. The other side of this, I wouldn't mind trading. We're at 218. I wouldn't mind buying back or selling another one up here if it moves back up to the highs up here. I think it's had its chance to move up now, into close. It took its shot to go up. Obviously, I'm always wrong, but who knows? Playing her at the pivot, we might see a down into close. Didn't move up enough to add anything right now. I wouldn't add until it got up to here to the highs. Although I definitely want to take, let's measure this on the other side, 8991. One and a half P, so 8884 is a 3P down target now. Let's get that up. We want to go 8888 even now. And let's see here what we got. We want to get the break even on our trade. It's moved. We already got a win, so I don't mind just taking one tick away. And we have our 8888. So if we look at the 3P target down 8884, what we got going on here? 8938 on the sell is kind of where I want to be right now, 8938. Where's my line? 8938. It's where I'd like to see the market get to at least. That'd be 1.5 P down from there. Let's go ahead and lock in 3. So 30-minute day trading. What do you think? Pretty good idea. That's my probably the business that I'm going to create with Russell Brunson and his ClickFunnels is what he calls his business. ClickFunnels. I've got an account out there that I just really have never done anything with, and add a product line to get some disposable income. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having more income at your disposal. So, and using the, he's putting an offer out right now. It's actually very irresistible. Looks like we're going to get run out here. Both sides of the market going to not want to do anything. So I don't want to take another trade if I get stopped out on this one. Although we'll go 89.59 since that went one tick away there. And knock this out. And we made nothing on that second trade. It took us out at break even. 221. We're 10 minutes away. 9 minutes away from 130. Right at the settlement line, right at the pivot point. Let's look at volume. Got a high volume spike right here. Have a blue high volume spike that offsets the red one. That puts it into what you would call, I would call that kind of like a tiebreaker. Although I see more, well, let's see here. What do we see as far as time goes? See more blue today, so it looks like more selling today. In the morning at 10:30, we start. We have our 10:47 blue bar. Start seeing our first reds around the 12 o'clock mark. Looks like we're offsetting both sides now to the watermark. And water might just be where we're trading right now. This might be the watermark right here. This was a blow off to the upside, and this might be where water has decided to settle right where we are right now. If you're looking at where we are, let's get a trend line going here. Let's use this. Maybe we'll change colors on this one today. Nah, keep it white. We'll just make it brighter. See, that's where we're trading right now, right? Right on that trend line. Honestly, that's where water is at this point in time, right? Water is located right at the $90 handle. It's where the market doesn't know where to go up or down right now. Around $90 per barrel. I like to be in a trade with 5 minutes to go. I don't like initiating trades. Well, sometimes I'll initiate a trade with 5 minutes to go. But what we've seen right now, to be honest, is a whole lot of nothing, as I like to call it. There's your signal. There's your failure right there. So most likely this in the close. Going after the, only want to trade one. Then I wouldn't mind adding another if I have to. Going after the 90 handle. We had 90.58 originally. We'll go back to 90.57 on that trade. Keep a rather tight stop here. Wouldn't mind adding another at the base. So what I'm playing right now, I'll get my screen draw tool out. Here's your failure to go down, right? So that signifies that we're going to make a move probably at least to here. It went down to make its move to break out. That's what I'm looking for at the breakout side of this trade, to go up at least to here. It was that 3P target to start with. We want to measure this low against our 3P target there now. Which is 89.45. Wouldn't mind adding an extra contract at pivot. $90.52 now is the 3P target. If it wants to move, we'll call it $90.51. Right at basically the 90 handle is 1.5P. Want to move. Closing in on the end of day. Want a quick move up end of day, or I want out. Nothing. Here's the old when in doubt, stay out. We've tried 3 attempts at the market today, looking for a breakout. Either way, we went 2 longs, 1 short. Neither attempt wanted to work. First trade we took on 2 contracts. We bought. Second trade, we took on 2 contracts we sold. Third, we took on 1 contract we bought. We netted 15 ticks total on, looks like 5 trades. I've had better days. Anyway, so 30-minute day trading, that's the website that I'm debating about working on and make it work. Add my flavor to the crude oil market, put together a course. Now it's going to go, huh? Figures. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to Wapner. There's your 1,000 volume kicking in. There's your 1,000 on the other side kicking in. People buying and selling and clearing their trades now. If I was still in, probably holding at 77. See if we can get to the 90 handle. I'd be looking for the 90, the 8999 to 9004 on one more push, or get knocked out at 8977. And that would be between here and when I see 231 print. You see the end of day trading coming in right now. Here are your people from, was it started? It started about 2 minutes till. Now I'd lock in right underneath this, probably around 88 right there. Bam. Between 8883, 8983 to 8981, somewhere in that area, I'd have got out this trade. So I'd have been out. Oh, look at that. Ah, here's your 90 handle finally. Great time to reverse right here. Let's play with it. Let's play with this. This is the third time to 90, by the way. You want to come way off of that low there. Let's keep that at the low. Let's get some profit here. We got here on the short side 9007. Let's play some more here with the 90 handle. 8954. Call it 8957. Let's combine these two and get them to break even. Just a second here. Go 90. I don't want to give back. Maybe half of my profit. No, I don't want to give anything back. All right, so 3P target on 9007 is 8900. We never know we're going to see that. 8936, maybe see that. 8937. This is my information, how I know the market has been trading recently. 90's been a selling point into close the last few days since Tuesday. We're just playing that right now. I'm just trailing behind, grabbing as much profit as I can at this point. Wouldn't mind seeing pivot hit again. Go ahead and lock in 10 ticks now. We talked about water again, water being right at the pivot point roughly. That's what we're playing. We're playing the market seeking its own level, water in this case, running back towards the pivot. You see your short side covering up to here. Now they've been able to outstand to knock that out. Now you see long side covering probably into here. I think as an overall, a trader can really concentrate for 30 minutes. You can do 30 minutes of, you obviously got to look at the markets before you trade, but 30 minutes of high intensity, you can get your brain ready for 30 minutes of trading. Understand what the market's telling you on a given day, right? We went long, we went short, we went long, we went short. We were finding that the market didn't want to break one side or the other, and that's what we played today. We played the market didn't want to break one side or the other. Let's lock in a few more here. Let's go ahead and lock in 79 into trading day. We'll take out 20 ticks on this one here. I'm good at 89.57 on both, by the way, now. Let's go 69 at settlement now. Get 30 per contract. We'll go 59 on the other side of it. We got a 10 tick mark here between 69 and 59. And be done on the day. This is a nice little win here. Back to pivot, right? We went back to pivot. I traded what I told you I was going to do. I thought we'd run back to pivot off of this move. Water seeks its own level. Little Bruce Lee action. Bruce Lee quote, he says, empty your mind. You know, water seeks its own level. Water can crash, it can flow. Water will seek its own level. So there's your water line right now at pivot point. We traded that back to pivot. And honest to God, I didn't see this move, but hey. Which way is it going to go? Back and forth it goes. Doesn't really matter at this point. You know, I've traded both sides of the trade. I had a plan here when it busted the 90 handle. I would have covered around 90.11, by the way, on the other side of this. If it would have busted, maybe 90.12, 90.13 to be honest. Probably 5 ticks higher than at 90.07, up to 10 ticks higher at 90.17. I would have definitely not allowed the market to go higher than 90.17. I think that's where the high was. Let me double check that high right there. Yeah, 90.07. I would have held myself to the 10 tick stop loss above 90.07. All right. Hopefully that helps. We'll talk more about 30-minute day trading as time goes on. Like I said, I think that anybody that's looking at trading with TopStep or with any other company that you're debating about, you can focus your energy in a 30-minute time span. A lot of my best trading has come by taking like the open plus 30 minutes, like starting at my time would be, you're looking at the market at 9 o'clock or 8 Central, and you're looking at 9:05 roughly to 9:35. So a 30-minute span of time in the morning. And then a lot if you look back at my history, the trades that I made the most money on, I had already made the position, the trade to start with, and then I was just trailing the stop behind it for the most part after that. So the biggest wins came by just being in the command seat at that point after your initial entry. In the afternoon, look back and see what happened in the day. You look back at today's day and you see that the market went up, it went back down, and we thought we'd go back up. And we did. We went back. Basically, we went to the level that we thought was going to go to start with, right? The 90 handle. And then we thought, hey, maybe the true water level is at the pivot point. And that's why the pivot's on the charts, by the way. It's looking back at past trading days and saying, this is where water, meaning the market, believes is a true value right now without any catalyst to move it one side or the other. It seeks its own level, it goes back to pivot, in other words. All right. God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. This is Dave Knight here. I'm going to upload this one for you, and we'll talk on another video as I look at the ClickFunnels building out 30-minute day trading. I guess that's the next target and goal right now that I'm putting together. Bye for now.